All right, I got my Boxycharm in the mail. So it said that it got delivered yesterday. So I haul myself down the driveway to the mailbox and not there. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? Where's my Boxycharm? So I go on the postal service, I track it and it says that it was delivered in the mailbox. So I'm like, okay, definitely not there. So then it says at the bottom that it can take sometimes it can say it's delivered, but then it can really show up like 24 hours later. So I'm like, okay, that's convenient for me. So I wait the 24 hours and I discover it at my parents' house. My neighbor got it in the mail and gave it to my parents. So postal service, wrong place. So I thought that my Boxycharm was dead and gone. So anyway, it's here. So I wanted to show you what I got. I actually bought quite a bit of stuff from this latest pop-up Whoosy What's It Mega Drop Pop Lock and Drop It shop, but I haven't gotten that in the mail yet. So I say this in every video, I am a base box subscriber. I think that's the only one that's worth it, and I'm starting to dwindle on that thought as well. It's oh my God, what is it, like $27 a month now? Something like that. You get 5 full-size products of brands you know of and brands you don't know of. So here's what I got. Let's just start out with my choice item, because that's, I guess, the least exciting. This is the Item Beauty Air Hug Concealer. This is Addison Rae's brand. They do sell it at Sephora. I don't think I've ever seen a TikTok with Addison Rae in it, but I love a good concealer. That being said, the component is quite large. The packaging is interesting. Somebody in my comments told me that the packaging is the same as About Face, Halsey's brand. I have not tried any of that. But if you noticed, they slash all of their prices. So I think that was like built in. I mean, I can do a whole video about why I think that their prices have been slashed. But regardless, the component of it is really big. It's definitely, plastic. It says medium to full coverage concealer, features Carica papaya fruit extract for antioxidants like vitamin C. I don't think that I would rely on that for any sort of benefit. Smooth, seamless finish. Its pillowy texture glides on effortlessly, melts into your skin without a crease in sight. Let me address that really quickly. It creased immediately. I'm wearing it now. I am actually going to move this over here so you can get a little bit more of the light directly on me. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I am wearing it. I got the shade 100, which I believe is the lightest shade. It's a little bit light for me right now, being a little bit self-tanned. That's the shade 100 right there. Literally immediately creased. I put it on, blended it out, and by the time I went to go retrieve my powder to set it, it was creased. So that's kind of sucky. I feel like you do get a decent amount of product in here. How much do you get in here? You get 10.8 milliliters of product in here. For reference, I have, what other concealers do I have? I don't want to compare it to the Tarte one. I've been really liking the new Tarte concealer. Where is it at? Here it is. I've been really liking the new Tarte concealer, the Power Flex. So how much do you get in this one? Does it not say? 10 milliliters. Okay, and here you get 10.8. So I picked this one because the components are similar sizes. And then for the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpted Concealer, you get 15 milliliters. So it's very, very close to the new Tarte concealer. Besides the fact that it creased immediately, I don't think that it was full coverage at all. I would say probably a light to medium coverage. And it blended out totally fine over the foundation that I'm wearing. I'm testing out this is new from Ilia. This is their C Beyond Triple Serum SPF 40. It is a sunscreen that has a tint to it. It's actually quite tinted. I would say it's like a medium coverage foundation, but regardless. It blended out totally fine over that, and I did set it with the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, and it's looking pretty good right now, but I think that's because of the powder. This retails for $18, which I really don't think is that bad, especially for a brand that's being sold at Sephora, especially for a brand that is being kind of not run by or they're working with a very popular, you know, TikToker influencer. They definitely could have jacked the price up, but I'm glad they didn't. I will continue to use this. I wish that I'd gotten probably a shade darker, but I think this is fine. But yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite concealer in the whole world, but it's really not that bad. Okay, anyway, next up. This is from Complex Culture, which I've come to learn is Ipsy's house brand. And I have a blush duo from them that I really, really like. So I was excited to get this. This is the Baked Highlighter and Bronzer Quad. So in here you get 2 highlighters and 2 bronzers. So notice with the bronzers, I'm not sure if you can see, both of them, they're not matte bronzers. They definitely have some sort of sheen to them. And then you get 2 shades of highlighter. I assume this is, you know, the lighter shade. These 2 are the lighter shades, and these 2 are the darker shades, obviously. So I am wearing this now. They are very, very pigmented. For my bronzer, I just mixed the 2 of them, and then I am wearing the deeper of the 2 highlighters. There's no glitter in the highlighters. It's very much like a dewy kind of sheen look, which I really, really like. But these bronzers are pigmented. I had to go in with a relatively dense brush to really blend it out, but I think it did, you know, a really, really good job. Let's see, it says creamy buildable foursome. I would not say, I mean, it's definitely buildable, but there's a lot of coverage that comes off right away. Enjoy the dewy effects of a liquid in the convenience of a powder. I would agree with that. This retails for $42. Ah, that sucks. Like, I really, really like this, but for $42, I understand this is about $10 a pan, which when it breaks down is really not that bad. But for it, like, I think I'm 99% sure this is just Ipsy's house brand. So I don't know. The packaging is really nice. It feels good. The box, I mean, I like their packaging. I like their branding. I do really enjoy this product and the blush duo that I already own. I don't think I'm gonna go buy these things full price, but I'll definitely keep an eye out for them on the pop-up shops and stuff. But I think this is great. I think it just looks really natural and dewy and not glittery. So super, super happy with this, actually. I am super, super happy. To blend that out, I used this brush. It's the It Cosmetics powder brush, and it was totally fine. So I really do like that. But $42, that kind of sucks. I think the Natasha Denona Glam palette is like, no, actually no, it's like $65. Is it $65? I don't know. Face palette wise, the Hourglass ones are pretty much unmatched. I know that they are more than $42. But this is good. I'm happy with it. Next, I got something from Dominique Cosmetics, which I don't know if I've tried anything from her brand before. I do have the Transitions palette, and I like that. This is the Blur and Moisture Serum Primer. So this is the outer packaging. It does have a pump on the top of it. And then when it comes out, it looks almost silicone-y, but it does not have that feel. It feels literally like a water gel. And there's no scent to it at all, but it does come out looking like a silicone-based primer. So they say it's a refreshing gel serum primer, hydrating, even canvas. With the active ingredient of Saliporine 8, you will notice your skin hydration level boost by 6,000% within 30 days. Now, I know a lot about the brand Ilia. The founders, one of her family members, is a salty sea vegetable farmer, and he harvests this ingredient called Salicornia, and it has the exact same claims as this ingredient that they're saying is Saliporine 8, even like down to the 6,000% within 30 days of extra hydration. So I'm very curious to see if that's the same ingredient and how they're getting it, if it is the same ingredient, because as far as I knew, it was only like, not an exclusive ingredient to Ilia, but something that she had like a connection to obtain. So I'm very, very curious about that. I'm gonna have to do some research about that. Let me know if you want like a follow-up. I can do it on my Instagram story or something. Hyaluronic acid, great. Sugar complex, interesting. And has a refreshing cooling effect. I would agree with that. Ingredient-wise, there is a sticker over the ingredient list. I wanna see if it's any different. It appears that it is different. I'll have to like do a deep dive and see what ingredient is different. But if you pull off the sticker, you know, there is something else over there. Water, dimethicone. this is a very short ingredient list. Water, dimethicone, other dimethicones. So I'm reading this ingredient list, and that one ingredient, saliporine 8, I'm sweating, is not listed on here, on the ingredient list. So now I want to get this sticker off and see if it's listed there on the original box. It is. It's listed on the original box. Why do I have to become an FBI agent every time I get a Boxycharm box? Like, I feel like every single time I get a box, there's always some sort of shady shit going on. Okay, so under the sticker, it says it's infused with what's it called? Saliporine 8. So, see, there's stuff printed on the box. Infused with whatever 8, proven to increase hydration. Okay, so I'm trying to get this sticker off. It is listed in that ingredient list on the box. So, but not listed in the ingredient list on the sticker they put on top of the box. So I wonder if this just doesn't have that ingredient in it. They just reformulated it and made it cheaper for Boxycharm. Interesting. This retails for $28, which I don't think is bad for a primer. I don't think this did anything for me. I don't think this blurred my pores. I don't think it gave me any sort of like hydration. It's just a primer. Definitely, I was looking forward to like blurring properties, but none of that happened. I'm so curious about this ingredient. It is listed on the physical box, but not on the sticker that's on the box. So I'll have to dig a little bit around and see what the deal is with that. And if that actually is the ingredient that Ilya is using, because that's really curious. That's really interesting to me if that's the case, because how are they getting it? Moving on. Next, I friggin' bought this in the stupid pop-up shop. This is some KAB cosmetics, which I think is like, oh my God, I can picture the three of them. Isn't she like a housewife or something? One of the women that like run the company or like the face of the company is I think a housewife or something. Regardless, this is the Lemon and Lime Lip Oil Duo. So I have had the lip oil in the past in some sort of shade. I don't remember if it was like a color or what. I don't currently have it. So this is the component, and it's quite large for a lip oil. It's bigger than the concealer, the Addison Rae concealer. So obviously one's lime scented, one's lemon scented. This is the lime one. It smells really, really good, but it's not overpowering, and it doesn't feel sticky or heavy on the lips. I do like their lip oil formula. And there's nothing ingredient-wise that I think is really out of the ordinary. So I did buy this on the sale, so hopefully, you know, I really like this. I'll probably keep some in my car and then some at home, but I like the formula a lot. This duo retails for $39. That should be literally illegal. Federal prison for them, because that's friggin' bonkers. It has, the ingredient list is not outstanding by any means. It's literally a lip oil. And you're telling me that it's worth $40? These are $20 a piece? They have lost their absolute minds. There's not a chance in all hell I would ever pay that much for a lip oil. I think like isn't like Tom Ford is a lip oil. Like it's not, I don't think it's that expensive. Awful. Absolutely awful. They have a lot of nerve. And I think they're sold at Walmart. Aren't they sold at Walmart? I think I've seen them at like Walmart or Target or something. So get off your high horse, whoever housewife is running this, because $40 for 2 freaking lip oils, not a chance in all hell. And then finally, again, I got another friggin' sponge. I think the last like 2 or 3 Boxycharms I've gotten sponges, but here we are. This is from Yensa. This is the Skin on Skin Beauty Sponge. So, it says guaranteed streak-free application, great for liquid, cream, or powder. Fine. This is washable, they say. You can gently wash this. I throw all my beauty sponges right in the washing machine because I use the makeup eraser ones. I clearly need to get some new ones, but I get them from Boxycharm for like $5 a piece. So this is what the Yensa one looks like. I used it dry today. I really liked this kind of chiseled edge right here. I was able to get my setting powder like really nicely underneath my eyes and kind of over like on that side of my face, like here and here. I didn't bother to get it wet because I had already gotten my makeup eraser sponge wet. This retails for $18. Why? It's a sponge. It's a sponge. Like, oh my God. The Beauty Blender is $20 at Sephora, which I will never understand. I don't even like the Beauty Blender. So it gives you full coverage, skin-like finish, multi-purpose, reusable with a gentle wash. Fantastic. It's a sponge. It's a sponge. They must have, but the Boxycharm people must be sitting on an absolute warehouse full of sponges of different varieties and different brands because all I keep getting are freaking sponges. I love the makeup eraser ones. Like I said, I get them on Boxycharm for $5. The Real Technique sponges are fine. And they're definitely less than $18. They're definitely less than that. I would use my hands for free. I would use a brush. Like that's just a wild amount of money to be spending on a sponge. I heard the Morphe sponge is good. I've never tried it. But you know what? It's a sponge. It's a sponge. So overall, I'm happy with the box. I'm really, really happy with this Complex Culture palette. And I like the concealer, it's fine. And then the lip oils are nice, they're super basic. The primer, I'm super interested about that Salicornia-esque ingredient that they're calling Salipornine 8. So, super, super curious about that. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you got in your base box. I always love to see that, like, what you guys are getting. As soon as I get my little Boxycharm pop-up order in, I'll let you know what I got because I did get some good stuff. But, and also for now, I do really like this, the Ilia CBN Triple Serum SPF 40. So far, so good. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.